What happens when a billionaire father turns into a jealous gatekeeper of his daughter's future? Every time a man comes close to me, my dad finds a way to ruin it. He fakes emergencies, he lies, he even pays them to disappear. Why? Because he's afraid another woman will come into his life and eat his money. He wants me, his only daughter, to inherit it all. But now, something has changed. I'm engaged, and this time, he's doing the unthinkable. I was 24 when I noticed a strange pattern. Every time I brought a man home, he disappeared shortly after. First, it was Alex. He was kind, funny, and serious about marriage. But after one dinner with my dad, he blocked me and vanished. I cried for weeks. Then came James. Smart, respectful, a medical doctor. He had the ring already. But my dad insisted James was a gold digger, and within days, James left me with a cold one-line text. "I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore." I started to think maybe I was the problem, maybe I wasn't lovable enough. But then I overheard a phone call. My dad pacing in his office, saying, "I don't care how much it costs, just make sure he leaves my daughter alone. I didn't build my empire for another man's family to enjoy. My wealth stays in my bloodline." My hands shook, my heart broke. My own father was sabotaging every relationship I had. That night, I confronted him. "Dad, why are you doing this to me?" He stared at me. His voice was calm but firm. "Because you are mine, Olivia. You're all I have. I'm not letting some outsider take you and everything I've worked for." I ran into my room and wept. It wasn't just about love, it was control, possession, and something deeper, something darker, was still hiding beneath his calm face. After that painful night, I avoided my father for days. But something had shifted. Every moment I spent inside our giant mansion felt like a golden prison. The marble floors echoed like empty promises, and the sparkling chandeliers couldn't hide the darkness growing between us. He began watching me more closely. My phone was mysteriously acting up. Texts didn't deliver. Calls dropped. My father had always been powerful, but now he was using that power against me. Then came Elijah. A tall, soft-spoken architect I met at a charity gala. He wasn't rich like my father, but he had dreams, passion, a soul that saw mine, and for the first time in years, I felt free. I didn't tell my dad about him, not yet, but secrets don't last long in a billionaire's house. One night, after Elijah and I shared a quiet dinner at a beachside restaurant, I returned home to find my father sitting in my room, uninvited. He held Elijah's file in his hand. Everything about him, school, job, bank records, family. "So this is the new man?" he said coldly. "Stay away from him, Olivia. He doesn't deserve you. He'll use you and leave you in pain." "No, Dad," I snapped. "You're afraid he'll take me away from you." He didn't deny it. Instead, he stood up and whispered, "I built this empire for you, Olivia, but I will never let another woman or man touch a cent of it. When I die, you'll get everything. Until then, I need you by my side." I stared at him, heart pounding. "Dad, do you want me to grow old alone?" And that's when he said something that made my blood run cold. "You don't need a husband, you already have me." The air left my lungs. My billionaire widowed father had grown so possessive, he saw me not just as his daughter, but as his legacy, his property, his everything. And then I remembered something from my childhood. After my mother died, he changed. He didn't date, he didn't go out, he even fired the female staff and replaced them with men. Back then, I thought he was mourning, but now I saw the truth. He wasn't mourning, he was preparing, grooming me to be the center of his world. I ran, straight to Elijah. I poured out everything, my dad's obsession, his threats, even the hidden files. Elijah was shocked, but he didn't run. Instead, he looked me in the eye and said, "We're not just fighting for love, Olivia, we're fighting for your freedom." That night, we made a plan. A bold, dangerous plan to escape my father's control. But we didn't know, he had already tapped my phone. He was listening, and his next move would break me completely. The next morning, I woke up to sirens. Elijah had been arrested. The charge? Fraud. My father accused him of hacking into private files and threatening the family's legacy. I was numb. He stood in our driveway in his expensive robe, sipping tea like nothing happened, while Elijah was being dragged away in handcuffs. I confronted him one last time. "Why are you doing this? Why are you destroying my life?" And then, he said it, calmly, coldly, like he believed it. "Because you belong to me, I gave you life, I built this world for you. You don't need a man, you only need me." In that moment, I knew I had lost my father a long time ago. He didn't need a daughter. He needed a mirror, a reflection of himself, an heir he could control until his last breath. But I refused to let his wealth buy my soul. I took legal action. I exposed the truth. I went public, with the help of my mother's family and a powerful lawyer who had once admired her. The court ordered therapy, distance, and full freedom for me. Elijah was released and cleared of all charges. My father, he vanished into silence, still rich, still powerful, but utterly alone. Moral lessons. Love should never be mistaken for control. Money can buy silence, but not loyalty, truth, or happiness. Even parents can become toxic when obsession replaces protection. Freedom is worth fighting for, even when it's against your own blood. True love doesn't run away when the storm hits, it stays and helps you rise. Thank you message to my viewers. Thank you so much for watching this heart-shaking story. If this touched your heart, made you think, or even shocked you, please don't scroll away. Subscribe now to my channel for more powerful, emotional stories that carry deep lessons about life, love, and choices. Leave a comment below and let me know, what would you do if you were Olivia? Hit that bell icon and stay with me. More jaw-dropping stories are coming your way. I love you all. God bless you.